Hello and welcome back to An English Haunting. Ready for more Houdini. I wonder if that guy will make a return, or if he's escaped. I don't remember a lot of what we have and haven't done, other than we still haven't really found any ghosts. We saw what could have been some sort of apparition of sorts. It might have been our shadow. Sometimes video games will just make a dark shadow instead of like revealing a character. Especially with like 2D games, they're like, oh, we'll just make them dark so you can't see who they are. So there could have just been like a random guy standing in the basement with us. They wanted to like make us think it was a ghost, when in reality it was just a guy. But we don't know. We haven't really truly seen any ghosts yet. I'm not convinced. We hooked up with, I forgot her name. Miranda? I don't know what I'm doing here. We hooked up with that one lady, and she's like, we gotta build a machine. So we're building a machine. I think I was trying to get somebody's ectoplasm. We were trying to get that one lady to like puke up some ectoplasm, but she was like, I'm not gonna do it unless this one guy shows up. So then we tried to convince that one guy to show up, and we were very unsuccessful. So now we went on another journey to get a different item. And so I stopped here because I think I was just gonna click on this door, see where it took us. This was a bookshop. Could have done some trivia questions in the bookshop, but I chose not to. And instead we're gonna go into this door. Continue the journey. The receptionist informed me that Professor Benton's office is on this floor. I like how lively this game is. Must be one of these two doors. Alright, we got a 50-50. Which door is it? Silius Bennett, archaeologist. Also Silius Bennett. Thomas Lester, the restorer. I know where the lost city of Z is. There's a lost city of Z. Depiction of the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. Excuse me, hiccup. That buried the city of Pompeii in ash. A framed newspaper clipping next to the painting announces an imminent excavation at the site by prominent members of London Archaeological Society. I like that. That quote was so close. As long as you refuse to speak your god's name. Plot is on our side. The text attempts to justify the looting of the exhibited pieces from the colonialism of the British Empire. Colonialism? Hold on. My cat is very comfortably sitting in my lap, and it's making it hard for me to look at what I'm reading. Not that I can read normally anyways. Anyways, goodbye, Claire. Did you tell her you got a friend with a Mountain Dew Snuggie? Amoy from Easter Island. I was gonna say, hey, that's where Chaos is from, but no, he's from Christmas Island. It's still unknown what these statues represent or what purpose they served. What did your mom think of the Mountain Dew Snuggie? I am not well versed in Mayan culture, but I would swear this is the temple of Kukulkan. On. On? This is his door. Professor Bennett? Is anyone there? They also make Cheetos Snuggies. They came in a cool box. Sir. Yes. Are you looking for Professor Bennett? Yes, I would like to inquire about certain matters. I forget to inform you that I haven't seen him around here for days. Oh, do you know where I could find him? I believe he embarked on one of those dubious expeditions that cast doubt on our profession. Dubious. Out of place artifacts. Ugh. I think Professor Bennett made a mistake in pursuing this profession. Or worse, he has lost his mind. Do you know when he will return? I haven't the slightest idea. Ask Oscar. Who? Oscar Gyung, his assistant. Very promising young German who unfortunately shares Professor Bennett's delusions. Do you know where I can find him? I have called the office, but no one answered. He will be back, do not worry. There's no other choice, I will come back later. Thank you for the information, Mr. Thomas Lester. Thank you, Thomas Lester. Alright, I'm looking at the Snuggie snack pillow. I don't know where else we can go, so let's, I guess go to the world map and figure it out from there. Dude, let's go down this dark alley. Alley? Oh. Something disappeared. Oh, we needed the photo studio. Okay, hold on. So, Florence Cook and William Crooks are involved in the other quest from last week. And then Silius Bennett's where we just were, and we need to go to the photo studio to get a picture taken. I understand the situation, but now is not the right time to go see Patty. Nirm, do you not have any Final Fantasy VI quotes? Listen here, lad. Look at me when I'm talking to ye. Ah, yes, I apologize. Wow, good games only. Are you saying you want to keep Patty waiting? No, I'm not saying that. I understand I'm in the middle of a photo shoot. Camera's loaded. I just need to touch up the deceased and... It's the Mafia. No, won't be able to pay Patty if I don't do this job. Perkins sisters pay well, you know? Hey, you have to photograph loads of dead bodies to pay off what you owe Patty. Place is getting on my nerves, Brian. Sawed off. You heard me, mate, corpse snapper. So shift it. Loan sharks. Who are you? Boy, this skeezer looks familiar. I don't know what's going on here, but it seems like you two are in charge. Be so kind as to grant me a few minutes with Mr. Wood. Maybe he's a customer. Let me have a word with him. I ain't got no money. Shut it, Snapper. Yes, sorry. Request denied. And now move out of the way. Unless you want us to move, ye. I think we've seen these guys before, but I don't remember. Oh, it was in that one shop where the guy was like... It was the bar? I think it was the bar. Just a moment, please. Now what the hell's going on? Miss Constantine, Miss Adelina, Adelia, please stay. All a misunderstanding that I'll sort out shortly. I want to call the Bobbies, Mr. Wood. No, Constance, no. Listen up, ladies. If you're planning to call the Bobbies, let me know. Because if you do, I'll cut you out your tongue so you can't. Whoa. Oh. No boobies, got it? Hey, you. We've wasted enough time. You heard him. Uh-oh. Right. Are you both alright? Sorry, I just had to stretch my arms out of my sockets. At least we've still got our tongues. This guy alive? Deceased. Hello? Whoa. He has empty eye sockets. Ugh. We don't wish to remember our brother in such a state. The photographer said he would fix it. Look at this photograph. Shows an infant no more than a year old who appears to be asleep. Alas, he was not. See nothing of interest in this piece of furniture. Perhaps the drawers hold some aid. Are we just gonna loot everything we need? Only photo albums. Let me inspect the other drawer. More albums of photographs. What was the point of all that? Can't reach it. There's a similar one in the professor's workshop. Do I have a ladder? Bring my ladder to get a second ladder. Camera stands prepared, loaded for the photograph. Pray tell, you do not intend to photograph poor Bertram in his current state, do you? What state? His eyes are absent. Can I immortalize him thus? Why does his hair animate? What hair? Are you talking about when he talks? His head bobs up and down? Fairly locked. Yeah, it's because he's talking. His head's bobbing up and down. His mouth's opening. Does your head not move when you talk? Look at my head. Look how it moves when I talk. All over the place. Deeply sorry for your loss. Thank you very much, sir. Whoa, words. Where did they take the photographer? In that bold act of thievery, did you? What's the world coming to? King George to kick all those Irish out of... Whoa. Ma'am. They were Paddy's men, sir. Seems Mr. Wood has done business with the wrong person. Paddy? Who is Paddy? He's a loan shark or a mafia guy or something. Where can I find them? What do we know? Suggesting we mix with that lot, are ya? I was just asking. Patty usually operates in St. Giles. Word is he runs his business from a tavern there. Ding. How do you even know that? Read it in the papers. Stick to the society pages, sister. You read too much. Anyway, why are you so interested in those people? They're not our kind. Wow. They live among us, sister. Irish, Italians, Poles, the... Oh, enough. What are you trying to tell me? Now we have to worry about them like we do. Man, this lady is terrible. We worry about the street children? Who do you think the proceeds from the charity market we organize every Christmas go to? She's just British. She's just racist. It's not good enough, Constance. Excuse my sister, Adelina, sir. Reading those progressive newspapers seems to have altered her conscience. I'm only saying that. Quiet, Adelia. This gentleman is not interested in your utopian fantasies. Some people just don't want to strive for utopia. They just want to watch everything around them burn and set on fire. What happened to your brother's eyes? He gouged them out. He used to have violent outbursts. Though he thought he saw things no man should. What? Paranoid delusion form of dementia. That's what the doctor said. Dementia was derived from syphilis. Shameless. I remind you we were keeping that a secret. You want people to believe Bertram used to frequent brothels? Wasn't that the case? Of course that's how it was. But people of our kind do not do such things. Now I'm pretty sure only people of your kind do such things. And if they do, people need to know about it. Is that clear to you, Adelia? Ma'am, only people of your kind can afford brothels. I see you're carrying a bouquet of flowers, Miss Perkins. Violets, my brother's favorite. My wish is that he is photographed with them. You want me to place the violets in your brother's hands? Not yet. I'll do it when he's about to be photographed. How do you think he's, like, sitting in the chair? Is he, like, velcroed to the chair? You can put them in water if you'd like. They may be spoilt. Don't insist, sir. I'll place them in Bertram's hands when he's about to be photographed. What will you do if the photographer does not show up? The Undertaker himself will come fetch our Bertram in a couple of hours. Hope Mr. Woods is back by then. Would not count on it, sister. You're too pessimistic, Adilla. Adilla? What do you think? She is pessimistic, isn't she? What? Hope that the whole matter will be sorted out. The briefcase is brimming with cosmetics. More fitting for a mortician than a conventional photographer. See nothing that would aid in making deceased appear to have eyes. He's just gonna put some cool shades on him. Cool shades. Man, I wish I had some cool shades. Dog. Dang. The only pair of sunglasses I have within arm's reach are some yellow ones that say YOLO across the... YOLO across the, eyes. They're no longer cool. They are dripping yellow madness, though. Guy, are you lost, mate? No, I know exactly where I'm going. Is that so? Surprisingly, they're dirtier than those at the Red Lion. Interesting that they chose to have no music here. This dog sound is like Mario Paint music. Oldbrook soaps ad covering a Carbosol soda one. There's a coin on top of the barrel. Bling. Strange that nobody noticed it until now. Where is it? I'm gonna need 2 coins for the guy's eyes. It's a penny. Leave a penny, take a penny. Oi, oi, stop. Where do you think you're going? To have a pint. Only strong drinks are served here. You don't look like you can handle even a glass of milk. Tell me, what brings you here? To have a pint. I was gonna make a SpongeBob reference, but I couldn't remember the name of the place. None of your business. Oh yes, believe me, it is. I'm asking you, where do you think you're going? Need to see Patty. Does Patty want to see you? I don't think he will wait for me, but I must speak to him urgently. Doesn't seem like the kind of person who needs Patty's help. Actually, it's Eugene Wood who needs help. Eugene. Ah, yes, the photographer. He's dead. What? Or he should be by now. The bloke has let Patty down, you know? The boss does not take kindly to that kind of betrayal. Let me talk to him, please. I need him alive. Are you a copper? Who, me? No. Press? No, I'm a simple university professor. Ah, a professor. This will be fun. Go on, tell Cillian you can see Patty. Thank you very much. A professor. From a university. Oh, I'm about to get my kneecaps broke. What the? Hey, you. Come closer. How did you get in here? Guy at the door gave me permission. Come closer, he's a ghost. Plan's been letting in a lot of riffraff lately. Well, I need to see Patty urgently, and that Syrian would allow me to see him. Syrian? Syrian? Who the hell is Syrian? I don't mean Cillian. Ah, yeah, Cillian, sorry. All the names sound the same to you, eh? Bloody English. Sin is that guy at the door. Oh, yes, I see. Larry Foley sent ya. Sending ya. Who? Foley, the Catholic. Do not know who that is. Taylor Brothers? I'm not acquainted with them. Bowery Boys? I don't know any of the people you mentioned, sir. No, you don't know them, eh? Patty has many enemies. I hope you don't try anything you'll regret. Is that clear? You understand what I'm saying? I'm not here to stir up trouble. That's the way I like it. There's Cillian for ya. Remember, if you try anything foolish, won't be walking out of here alive, I suppose. Aye. Alright, we got this. Cillian, right? What do you want? Need to see Patty. Chap at the door said to talk to you. The door bloke, eh? Hold on a moment. What are you looking at? Looking at me? Come with me. Stay put, Percival. Behave yourself, Percival. We've got a visitor. Cillian, here by me side. And ye, come closer. What do you guys think our chance of survival is? You know this lad, Patty. He was in the photographer's studio. I reckon he was also poking around the Red Lion. Well, well. Seems you know us, but we don't know ye. Could you do us the favor of introducing yourself, sir? My name is Patrick Moore. I'm a university professor. Oh, professor. Are you here to give us private lessons, Mr. Moore? I am not here to give private lessons. Relax, Mr. Moore. 'Twas but a jest. I am not here to cause trouble. What Liam says seems so. The man commented that he has seen me at the Red Lion and Eugene Wood's studio. Believe me when I tell you that the places I have been and what has brought me to talk to you have been purely by chance. I believe ye, Mr. Moore. don't fit the bill of my enemy. And if you were, I fear you wouldn't leave here alive. Hi, lads. Why is everything so dark here? Does it intimidate ye, Mr. Moore? I felt intimidated from the moment I walked through that door. Darkness. A chained dog that looks like he has not eaten in weeks. Not to mention the machete on the table. Everything in this room intimidates me. I have what they call a touch of photophobia, hence the darkness. As for Percival, he's just overly enthusiastic. Regarding the machete, indeed, it's there to intimidate. Get to the point, Mr. Moore. What's in ye be wanting from me now? I'd like to be able to talk to Eugene Wood. If it's alright with you, of course. I reckon there's a bit of a problem. By now he should be pushing up daisies. Or maybe he's still kicking. Who knows for sure? You know what, Mr. Moore? Mr. Wood came to me because his business was going downhill. I ain't surprised one bit. Who in their right mind wants a photograph of a dead loved one? Can you picture it, Mr. Moore? Take a gander at me photo album. Miss Parker, here's Uncle James in his officer's uniform. Here's me niece, Violet. Ah, and here's a snap of me 4-year-old daughter's corpse. Repulsive. So I sent him a titty sum to save his business. Not tidy, titty. Titty sum. Respect to business fishing, no matter how grim. One of me mottos is, if you want to make it in life, find something to sell and sell it. Time went by and he couldn't settle his debt. Gave him several chances before today. It ain't personal, but I gotta keep a business running. I'll be honest with you, Mr. Moore. Amongst me ventures are smuggling, prostitution, and extortion. I know this info would be gold for Scotland Yard as a confession. We know Mr. Moore here won't spill a word. Ain't that right, Liam? Ah, wouldn't be in his best interest. Other ventures, I tend to turn a blind eye. Whore forgets to pay me. Couple smacks and it's sorted. And poor sod resisting extortion. Little scare and it's settled. Borrowing money from me pocket, not paying it back. Oh, Mr. Moore, that's a sin. And it's paid for with death. Like I said, it ain't personal. Got nothing against Eugene Wood. He's a fine photographer. I'd even ask him to snap photos at me daughter's wedding. But I gotta send these kinds of messages to those who want to take me for a ride, you know? And nobody takes me for a ride. Got it? You have made that quite clear. Curious, what's your interest in that corpse photographer? He owes me money too. Interested in one of his photographic plates. You have fancy photography, Mr. Moore? It is part of my job. My interest in that plate is of, scientific nature. No idea what you're talking about. Frankly, I couldn't care less. I think you won't get anything out of that photographer. There's nothing I can do. There's still time for me to repay his debt. I have no money. I came straight from the heart, eh? It was a desperate move. Yes, in fact, yes. However, I do not have the funds at the moment. That's generally how it goes. But I'd be willing to get that money. No. Thought you were a man of means. They don't pay you much at the university, do they? You should do business with me. It'd be more lucrative. First, stayed on the right side of the law. Man of principles, Patty. 1,000 pounds, Mr. Moore. Interest included. That's the amount Mr. Wood owes me. 1,000 pounds? I believe I can raise that much. I must do it. This is the life we are talking about. Who's taking care of Mr. Wood? Brian. Brian, the limp one? No, the other. May God have mercy on that poor bastard. Means he's been taken to the farm. That place is far away. Ideal spot for screams not to be heard. Brian likes to take his time, doesn't he? I think it's a different farm, Claude. Indeed. Before getting down to business, he likes to fill his belly and have a nap. Reckon it might be your lucky day, Mr. Moore. Billion, yes. Mr. Moore here's gonna make us happy by gathering 1,000 pounds in a nice envelope. Tell me, who's at the door? Declan? Go tell Declan to get one of his lads. Run like the devil to that farm and tell Brian not to do anything until further notice. Any luck, Brian won't have to have started his job. Right away, Patty. Photographer plate must be very valuable to you for you to get mixed up in this mess, Mr. Moore. Crucial part of a technology project I'm working on. Oh, damn it. I'd do anything to save a life. Boy, we're dealing with an idealist. It's honorable, Mr. Moore. Take a look around you. Life in this city ain't worth nothing. 1,000 pounds is Mr. Wood's case. Or 1,000 pounds in Mr. Wood's case. Touché. Done, Patty. Right. Mr. Moore? I reckon the situation's nothing but an act of faith. You ain't sure Mr. Wood's still breathing? I ain't sure if he can come up with all that money. Hope you understand. I do. Alright, if there ain't nothing more to add. Go and see Mr. Moore out, will ye? He's got a job to do. You heard the boss. So hurry up. Oh, and the bill's in an envelope. We'd daft enough to go flaunting the money out in these streets. What in the blazes have you done? Let me see if I've got this right. Eddie gives you 300 pounds to bet on one round jack. The champion. The unbeatable. One they call one round because he knocks out his opponents in the first round. And you bet on Walter Black. Why? I don't know. These blokes told me I wouldn't have the guts to bet on Black. They wounded me pride, you know. Oh, for the love of God. What are you, 5 years old? Remember when I told you someday your pride would land you in hot water? Well, that day has come. What do I do now? The only thing I can think of is for you to beat yourself up till you disfigure your face. Eddie catches you, tell him you're the slow cousin from Belfast. Disappear? Oh yeah, because when Paddy finds out, he'll war heaven and earth to find you. Or he'll move heaven and earth to find you. Damn it. Curses. Yes, you're right. Reckon I'll hide in. I don't want to know, you fool. Suppose this is of no use to me now. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Be off with you, Michael. Damn idiot. Alright, anyways, they talk forever in this game. Hello Miglix. Stream is going well. Just a lot of an insane amount of dialogue in this game. That is a paper dropped by one of Paddy's men. It's a betting slip for a boxing match. One round Jack versus Walter Black. That is in favor of the later. Blue. Do you know where the one round Jack versus Walter Black fight is taking place? Huh? Do you know where the one round Jack versus Walter Black fight is taking place? Why? You gonna place a bet? I don't know, I've never bet on any game. For God's sakes. Fight's happening down at the docks. There's a warehouse near where the old 1x10 factory they fixed up for boxing matches. Boxing match bet slip. You want to be wanting a drink? I do indeed. Well then, be off to another tavern. Here, I only serve Paddy's men. I see. Right. I kind of assumed we were just gonna go ask the girl, excuse me, the girl for money. The rich lady that's in, wherever we were. Oblin Henry. Come to see the champ in his lethal left hook, eh? Mine. 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 Are you here to see the fight? Yeah, why not? You'll be pissed. It's full up. Can't squeeze in another soul. I better keep it. Bets are closed, mate. How much would I win if I bet on Walter Black? Let me think. 70 people have bet on one round. Take away the commission. It's, clean 1,000 pounds. Wow. 1,000 pounds. What a coincidence. Coincidence of what? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. I have to go now. Excuse me, but may I inform you that these waters are too contaminated for fishing. Yeah, man, you catch all kinds of cool things down in here, though. So what? Whatever you catch would not be very healthy. Why? Who said he was eating it? Excuse me for not being able to afford some fancy fish at Very's. Mind your own damn business. Let this old man fish in peace. Look, man, sometimes these fish and crazy waters got, like, crazy nutrition. That man is frightening him. I wonder what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here, but that man is giving the kid a hard time. Got a problem? None. But it seems the kid does. Damn right he does. It's between him and me. What the hell do you want? May I inquire what happened? Thinks I nicked a penny, sir. And is that true? No, sir, it's not. I'm old brat. Perhaps there's been a misunderstanding here. Gonna get punched. I have a penny, though. There's been no misunderstanding. Pink the penny off the ground. There's a bottle cap, sir. We have a recap of what happened? Lost a penny on this dock, and I saw this guy pick it up off the ground. It was a bottle cap, sir. Already shown it to him. You would not be lying to this gentleman, would you? I don't know if you've noticed, but he is one of Patty's men. You have to be careful with these people. I know, that's why I wouldn't dare lie to him. I was playing marbles when I saw something shiny on the ground. Any marbles players in chat? Thought it was a coin, but it was a bottle cap. And I'm glad it was. Well, Griffiths pays 3 pennies for 100 of them, and I already have 70. Whoa. Pennies? No, caps. You heard the lad. You don't think he's lying to you? These snots would kill their mother for a penny. I think I should stay out of this matter. You choose well. Get lost. I found a penny. I'm sick of Patty and his men. Not going to give anything to that guy. I better keep it. Oh. Shouts and whistles coming from inside. Audience seems nervous. There's the champion. Excuse me? One round. He's in there. Are you a Maya, or did you come to bring the Lucky Charm? Lucky Charm. What Lucky Charm? Bah. I wonder what's happened to me leg. No, I was kind of wanting to know about the Lucky Charm. Want to hear the story? Oh god, no. Yes, of course. I used to work at Dunhill 8 Rice Factory. Dunhill and Rice Factory. You know, fancy shoes made by poor blokes. I was on one of them leather press machines, you know? Man, you guys remember the time I was cutting fish? Someone left a finished shoe on the conveyor belt, jammed the press. Foreman kept yelling at me to get the shoe out any way I could. Said they couldn't stop the production line. Yanked and pulled, but no luck. So I tried kicking it. You went through the press. So did my leg. Would have kept it if that bastard had stopped the line. But he wouldn't. Said Dunhill and Rice couldn't afford to stop a machine. Progress, you know? All for progress. Wow, we got achievement. Listening to the story. Ah, God, it made me really uncomfortable. It was reminding me of that time I had to cut fish while playing an adventure game. I should not first. Yes, here it is. Let me see it. This is not the Lucky Charm. Oh. I don't have any other things. I think you're going too far with the lad over a simple penny. My penny. I'll do whatever it takes to get it back in my pocket. That include extorting a kid? Look at him, he's on the verge of tears. I don't care. You know what? I've been chatting with Patty. One of his men is about to offer photographer a £1,000 debt. What are you getting at? The Patty aims higher. What'd he say if he saw this situation? While other men are dealing with bigger issues, you're wasting time scolding a street kid over a measly penny. You understand what I'm saying? Should be dealing with more important matters that benefit Patty. Patty knows nothing about this. As far as I know, Patty knows everything. Shit. I'm out of here. Not a word of this, mate. You haven't seen or heard anything. Me, kid? Hope I don't see you around these docks again. You won't, I promise. Many thanks for your help, sir. Tell me something, lad. Did you take that man's coin? Oh, yeah, he did. Of course I did. Penny means a lot to me. You should have admitted it. Would have been the sensible thing to do. That bloke wouldn't have settled for just getting his coin back. He would have given me a hitting for picking it up. That's why I'm thanking you again. As a token of my gratitude, I'll give you this pair of marbles. Oh no, you don't have to. Take them, they're new. For your kids. I don't have kids. Then for you. Use them as eyeballs. Got more in my bag. Now I must be off. Gotta spend this penny on sweets. By the way, what's your name? Henry. Fred, pleased to meet you. Tell you everything that Patrick Moore stood up to one of Patty. No, that's why I said tell your name is Henry. You're a hero. I don't think that's a good idea. Don't be modest. Don't do it. You're going to get me into trouble. Well, we're dead. Goodbye. Being alive. I'll miss you. Might as well go for a swim. Hey ladies, watch this. Marbles? I'm thanking for your effort to remedy the situation, but person would look downright eerie with those wide eyes. Y'all seen any, like, ink anywhere? Gonna take this ladder. Oh. Dang. Full of tools. Beatrice? Ticket costs a penny. Hey, guess what? 1 ticket, please. That will be a penny. Here you go. Enjoy the movie, sir. Oh, yeah. Time to lean back. Watch a silent film, Summoning the Spirits. Wow. Whoa. 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 That was crazy. What just happened? Whoa. Wonderful. I didn't even get an achievement. Taurus Milius is a genius. Didn't even... That's how they summon the dead. Didn't even need CGI. Watch it again throughout the day whenever you like. I just go in and watch it over and over again. What was the point of that? Oscar Cohen? Keurig. Min. Hello. You got any paint can? The paint is blue. What are you going to do? I want to paint these marbles. Let me see them. They're marble. Remind me of blank eyes. I have an idea. Give me some space. Let's see. Here you go. Wow, thank you. Wow, they're very realistic eyes. I'll take that as a compliment. Sometimes you just do things at random. Like, wow, this looks like fun. Hold on. I'll paint these up real quick for no reason. Restoration scheme of the vessel Mr. Lester is working on. Oh, it's you. We've been able to speak with Oscar? Not yet. As I mentioned, he won't be long. Well, what can I do for you? What is your opinion on Professor Bennett? He was an excellent archaeologist with an impeccable reputation. I became obsessed with the idea that certain objects found in excavations did not belong to those eras or belong to supposed civilizations unknown to history. Atlanteans. Hyperboreans. Sometimes I think he's pulling our leg. His theories make no sense. Does the guild accept these theories? Anybody here part of a guild? Of course not. But only retains a position here due to his past achievements. No one dares to expel him from this society. I believe it won't be necessary. He's digging his own grave. Filled with weird objects. What can you tell me about Oscar? A promising young man. He worked in Germany with Mueller and Braun. Has the potential to become one of the great archaeologists of this century. Man, I cannot read. His association with Professor Bennett won't help his career. Professor Bennett be right? Are you kidding? I believe that beings from other planets left artifacts on Earth? Who can believe? That's what he thinks? It's one of his theories. The least absurd of them. Ah. I'll let him do his job. Thank you for your time. By being labeled, I don't know any of them. Must be used during the restoration process of the pieces. The restoration documents. These are archaeological pieces. They look new. Have they been restored? Indeed. Aren't archaeological remains usually displayed in the state they are found? Of course. In the case of the pieces you're seeing, several similar ones were found in the excavations. There's real interest from both professionals and the public to know what they were really like. Ah, I sense some skepticism in you. You think we are altering history? I didn't say that. I understand that they are restored only after extensive research. You don't paint them with the first colors that come to mind. Back when I wanted to be a paleontologist, I looked into artifact restoration as well. Seeing this kind of makes me interested in that profession again. A small spark is burning in my brain. I wonder if what we see through the window is fog or ash from the factory chimneys. The map marks the most significant excavations of the past century. Random areas. Oh, cool. Now we've got some eyeballs. How you get a job in that field? You meet people at universities and make connections. You intern and other stuff for different universities and museums. You take a lot of art courses and historical courses. You paint some eyes on some marbles and put them in this guy's face. He looks better now. Excuse me, but... Yes? I appreciated the intention, but Bertram had green eyes. Don't worry about that, Miss Perkins. I think the photos are in black and white. As you know, the photograph is in black and white. You will hardly notice the difference. Trust me. Yes, I will. You seem to know what you're doing. Everything is set for your brother to be immortalized. One moment. Here you are, dear brother. These were your favorites. Proceed. Very well, here we go. Good heavens. Bertram. Heavens, what is happening? Composure, ladies. It's nothing more than a sign of Lazarus. What does that signify? Among other phenomena, involuntary muscular movements post-mortem. Brother remains in repose, if such was your concern. Very low. Well, let us attempt once more. Done. All that's left is to develop it, but I can't help you with that. Ah, do not worry. Presumably, Mr. Wood shall imminently grace us with his presence. He might be dead. A crucial aspect of the photograph's capture, thus enabling us to inter our dear Bertram in serenity. We extend our sincerest gratitude for your kindness, sir. It has been a pleasure. I'll take these flowers. Do you mind if I keep the bouquet of violets? Our dearest was to lay him to rest with them. Our desire was to lay him to rest with them. No, that was your wish. You may keep the bouquet, sir. Wow. Yoink. I've already taken that photograph. Ladies. We'll wait the Undertaker's arrival to attend to our dear brother. Always think of Mung from Chowder whenever somebody says ladies. See, Mr. Wood, please tell him we will come to pay his fees shortly. Is that £1,000? Mung would always be like, ladies, 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 ladies. That's what I think of. Ladies, where are we going? Crooks said you could consult his library. Exactly. Actually, I need to clean it. These old books keep attracting dust. By the way, is Mr. Crook still at home? Hi, the coachman hasn't come to pick him up yet. I brought you these flowers. The maid doesn't need that. What? Sir, kindly ask you not to disturb Mr. Crooks. Anime girl from Genshin Impact. Yeah, those are all over everywhere. Whoa, I'm not a vampire. Can't believe this. You know which anime girl it is from Genshin Impact? Maybe I want this coffee cup. Did I ever show my ticket? I think I showed my ticket to the betting guy. Oh, that's the girl, Jimmy. That's the girl that they added right when I quit the game. Like, literally, like, the day after I quit. They added, I forgot her name. She's, watered something. I would say she's one of the newer characters, but she's actually been around for a while. Interesting that it's not one of the newer characters. I mean, she's newer-ish. Somebody in town in Final Fantasy XI just says, "It smells like Updog in here." Oh, I think I did the wrong one. What's the town, chat? I asked what's up, dog, but I asked from the wrong place. Yell? I thought yell was like yellow text. I give up. I tried. I can't think of anything we can do from here. I'm gonna pull up a guide, I think. This is not the docks. We talked to the guy, but I don't know if we showed him our betting slip. Either one of these guys. I ain't over yet. Not yet. Hold on, were you the one who bet on Walter Black? Yeah. You like to throw money away, eh? No, I just, had a hunch. Ah, so you just went mad then. That hunch will cost ya. Or will it? I gotta look up a god. I have no idea. Alright, what's the name of this game in English? I don't know that this will help, but let's find out. Just simple pickling jars and... oh, how disgusting. One of the jars is filled with rotten eggs floating in a vicious liquid. Viscous liquid. What the devil? What are you on about? Jar of boiled eggs is in a bad condition. Are you sure? The eggs are green, sir. You suggesting I'm serving rotten eggs to these gents knowing they're gone bad? No, I'm not saying that. Think I'd give Patty's men food poisoning out of negligence? No, maybe you just did not realize the jar was bad. I think the jar's being used for something else, my friend. You don't like seeing that on the counter, eh? It's certainly unpleasant. Fine, take the jar if you don't want to see it on the counter. Oh wow, free jar. I have 2 jars. What do I do with so take it. Right, no need to get testy. Oh yeah. Contents are so rotten, I can't even open the lid due to corrosion. That's your problem now. Gotta go feed the guy lucky eggs. Is that what's happening? Is that what it is? That's what I'm guessing. That's what a boxer needs. Some eggs. Meyer Lucky Charm. Yes, here it is. Jar of eggs. That is not the Lucky Charm. Oh. Oh, what? That is the Lucky Charm, but there's an extra step in this process. Remember, we couldn't get the lid open, right? Who do we know that's strong enough to open the lid? That's right. Tom Lee can open this. Mr. Lee? Yes? You're quite strong, aren't you? The strongest in the university. Would you like to test it? I'd love to. See if you can open this jar. A jar? Sometimes they are tough to open, right? Not for me. Vibe with this guy. Easy. Easy peasy. Thank you for your strength, Jack from Radiata Stories. It's been a pleasure, Professor. Now, if you excuse me, I'll continue admiring this lovely collection of trophies. I miss the dialogue from Radiata. Alright. The good luck charm was also still not the eggs. But I know what it is, though. Good luck charm is bouquet of violets. The violets! They arrived at last. You just saved our lives. I'm in. Anybody here guess that the violets were his lucky charm? It's fortunate that you've come. Excuse me? There were rumors that Walter Black's manager had paid off the owner of the Wild Orchid to stop supplying bouquets of violets to the champion. Does he eat them or something? As you know, if Run Round doesn't enter the ring with that bouquet, he wouldn't be fit to fight. In that case, a fight would be declared in favor of Black. What? Really? Damn it. I beg your pardon? It would be a disgrace if Black were declared the winner because the flowers weren't delivered. Oh, indeed, certainly. You can leave them on that crate by the lantern. Why is the bouquet of violets so important to One Round? Yeah, none of this makes sense. His mother gave him a bouquet of her favorite flowers on the day of his first fight. That very night, before he entered the ring, he learned of her passing. When he was declared the winner of the fight, he believed it was his mother's flowers that acted as a lucky charm. It's as simple as that. If he doesn't enter the ring with the bouquet, he believes he'll lose. And that's never been the case. Isn't that right, champ? He's focused. Well, as I mentioned, you've saved our skins. Well, the match begins. You can stay here and admire the champion if you wish. Come on, champ. Give the bag a good wallop. Tray with food. Needs these rotten eggs. Add a few of these. Bon appetit, One Round. Bone apple tea. Champ, get ready. I think it's time. Fight starting? Yes, although he needs to eat something first. Would you like to watch the fight with me? Yes, I think it will be interesting. It will be epic. Bone apple tea. What a bloody fight. What? Short as a fart in a windstorm. Not a bugger in the crowd could bloody believe it. One Round must have shat himself with that kilo of grub before getting in the ring. You see how he kept grabbing his gut from the get-go? Black obviously saw that, went straight for his bloody stomach with a solid hook. Knocked him on his arse alright quick. One round, couldn't get back up. Might be the start of one round black, isn't it? Reckon I'll have to think twice before betting on the champ again. Couldn't agree more. I wasted all my wages on this bet. I couldn't agree more. I wasted all my wages on this bet. Fancy a swig at the dive later. I'll be there. Man, how convenient. I mean, how crazy. That was so crazy. Who could have seen this coming? I'm here to collect this. Let me see. Well, well. So you're the fool who bet on Walter Black, eh? Who's the fool now? Tell me, did you know something we didn't? I beg your pardon? Who would bet against one-round Jack if they didn't know he was going to lose? What are you implying? I ain't implying nothing, just thinking out loud. We're the ones who rigged the fights, and believe me, this one wasn't. You won the bet fair and square. Alright, what do you mean, Mooglix? I'll fetch your money. Lucky bastard. I don't think Claude's ever played a Resident Evil game. Here's your money. 1,000 pounds. Just the money I need. Yes, doesn't it? Who doesn't need a grand these days? Who's about to get mugged? Not me. Money in an envelope. Ah, 1,000 pounds? No way. Whoa, suddenly that disappeared. Is that a good or a bad thing? 1 penny to 1,000 pounds. I wonder... Why did our house disappear? This one disappeared too. What was here? The university? We never have reason to go back to either of those places ever again. Alright, who needed money? And we got Golden Wake questions in here. But where's the longest journey questions? Got the money yet? Yes, I carry it with me. I carry it here with me. Let's see Patty. Mr. Moore. Suppose your presence means you're here to give me some joy. Indeed. Here is your money. 1,000 pounds. You can count it. I reckon you understand you shouldn't be messing with me, so I'll take your word for it, Mr. Moore. Let me say, I'm pleasantly surprised. Did you see that? Take a lesson from him. Damn it. I ought to fire you lot and keep Mr. Moore for myself. He's got the makings of a collector. You kept your word. Now I'll be keeping mine. It'll please you to know Mr. Wood's still alive and hardly scratched. You're lucky Brian takes his time. Been good for you, but I ain't sure if it's been good for me. Killian, have Mr. Wood released. Right away, Patty. It was a pleasure doing with you, Mr. Moore. By the way, you can keep the envelope. Empty, of course. Yo, free envelope? Can I help you with anything else? I just hope not to return to this place. Would be a shame. If he changes his mind, he'll be welcomed with open arms. And now, go see Mr. Wood and give him my regards. Tell him all is forgotten. For the moment. Hello? Mr. Wood? Oh, welcome. Your face looks familiar. Do I know you? Yes, you were here before when... Yes, when Patty's men took you away. I'm also the one who saved your skin. You paid off the debt? Indeed. Good heavens. You saved my life. I don't know how to thank you. Ask for anything you want. 1,000 pounds. Except, oh. May I ask you a question? Of course. Do you know Professor Ward? Yes, I went to see him at the university where he works. Said he'd get in touch with me, but he hasn't shown up here. Did you talk about a certain photographic plate? Yes. How do you know about that? I'm his colleague. Professor Ward is absent. Did he mention my case to you? No, I hope you filled me in on this matter. It's true, man, it's true. See, this job is not as profitable as it was a few years ago. Having a photographic memento of loved ones is no longer socially acceptable. Some even consider it in poor taste. I don't blame them. I'm aware of the controversy surrounding my work. My clientele started to dry up. I had to optimize resources. I got photographic plates at a very good price through a contract. It was a surplus from Romania. But as soon as I used them for my photographs... Wait a moment, I'll show them to you. Where? Ah, yes, here. Take a look at these. They were taken with the plates I'm talking about. Oh wow, it's just a baby. Sorry you have to see these photographs. Look at those spots around the child. First, I thought they were dust specks near the lens. Sometimes it happens. Turn to the next page, please. Ah, those are not dust specks. Orbs. Excuse me? Ghost orbs. Once it's been ruled out that there are particles in suspension or dirt on the lens. For the previous photo, I made sure to thoroughly clean the lens and keep the studio even cleaner. Tell me, what are these things? There are several hypotheses, but the most common is that they are sources of energy. What kind of energy? Bioelectric magnetism. Or biomagnetic electricity, sorry. Turn to the next page. I played enough Phasmophobia to know these are ghost orbs. Metaphysic energy, undoubtedly. You see these shapes during the photo shoot? No, there was nothing there. Nor did I see them through the lens. Beware that you've captured a ghost on film, Mr. Wood. You don't say. Turn to the last page. Ah! It's a ghost, isn't it? Definitely. It's a corporeal manifestation. No doubt about it. This is wonderful. Wonderful, you say? This is eerie, sir. Are you saying there are ghosts in my studio? I mean, you did bring a bunch of dead people in. Your studio, in your neighbors' homes, and even in the private quarters of Pope Pius X in the Vatican. And the immaterial world, the world that we don't see, may be as populated as our own plane of existence. What hypothesis I work with. I'm sorry to say, but if there is a place that attracts these poor souls, it's your studio. Remember, you photographed death. Damn it. Don't worry. These manifestations only occur with those photographic plates you told me about, right? Yes, only with those. What else can you tell me about those plates? Origin? To whom did they belong? Only what I've told you. Contract imported them from Romania, but I don't know anything else. Romania, is that where Dracula's castle is? Might have more information. You want me to call him? Won't be necessary for now. What is important is that, for some specific reason, these plates are sensitive to the immaterial world. That's why Professor Ward was interested in them as a key piece of the Box of Revelations. I beg your pardon? Oh, I was just talking to myself. I was quite frightened when I went to see your colleague looking for an explanation. I also told him I intended to burn the only one I had left because I was terrified to have it in the studio. He said not to touch anything until he showed up here. I suppose you want it, right? If you would be so kind as to offer it to me, I will gladly accept it. in exchange for your life. Of course I'll give it to you. Never want to see it again. In fact, keep that album as well. I do not want to hear any more about it. I am very grateful. Wait here, I'll bring you that plate right now. You died on the way there. Here you go. Thank you very much for your help, Mr. Wood. Nothing compared to what you've done for me. I have work to do, so I bid you a good afternoon. Hey, sir. Yes? You sure I don't have to fear anything from this ghost matter? You shouldn't fear the dead, Mr. Wood. Fear the living. Specifically, guys like Patty. Stay away from them, alright? Ghost matter. Very true words. You know, energy cannot be created or destroyed. So what happens to all the electricity and energy that exist in your body when you die? Humans are the real ghosts. Do you guys know you have a skeleton living inside of you right now? A real live skeleton inside of your skin, waiting to be free, to get out. Oscar? There's no one inside. So we have access, I assume. Whatever we need to get the ectoplasm. I can feel it in my bones. Ooh. Fun fact, there's an envelope in the tray here. Everyone owns one skeleton? What if I own two skeletons? What if I own multiple skeletons? I used to have a friend that would collect dead cats and put them in jars of vinegar or whatever to collect their bones. And then they would use their bones for jewelry and probably some sort of ritual. I'm not really sure. There's a sealed envelope inside that tray. For the coachman. Contains a card with the address where Mr. Crooks will give his speech. It's his friend named Rudy. No. Don't lay a hand on it if you please. I mean, where else are they supposed to get the bones for rituals? Anyways, we have an envelope. But I don't have anything with an address on it. Oops. I've had a few Wiccan friends. Wonder if she's got a business card somewhere I could obtain here. Got any business cards lying around? Business cards. Business cards? Furniture? There are several business cards on the tray. You can take one if you wish. Thank you. Aha! An idea is brewing. Put Florence Cook's business card in the envelope. Oh ho ho ho! Ideas a brewing. Mm-hmm. Anybody else thinking what I'm thinking? I could be quick and swap the envelopes. What's that over there? Time is now. Cha. Done. Hee. I think I heard a horse carriage. The coachman must be waiting at the door. Oh, Mr. Moore. I see you're still here. How did you find my little library? It's a bookshelf, sir. Very interesting. I could spend all day perusing each and every volume. But I must be off. Thank you for your hospitality. It's been a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Moore. You may see each other again one of these days. Sooner than you think. Good afternoon, Mr. Crooks. That Quina in the painting? Yeah. Yeah. Now, where did I leave that envelope with the address to the British Conference of Scientific Society's headquarters? I've got it now. Good afternoon. This is not the headquarters of the British Confederation of Scientific Societies. Are you Mr. William Crooks? Indeed. Do we know each other? Mr. Moore, what are you doing here? Florence? Pleasure to see you again, William. You're the one behind this setup. What? No. You must have switched the envelope intended for my coachman. What? Where would I get an envelope? Am I correct, Mr. Moore? Leave Mr. Moore alone, William. I don't know what methods he used to bring you here, but he was just fulfilling my wish. I didn't do anything. Won't deny that I'm pleased to see you again. Katie King, the manifestations, all that is now behind me. It belongs to the past. Today, I don't want to get involved in such matters. I'm a respected scientist. I wouldn't have required your presence if it weren't. Yes, Mr. Moore has informed me of everything. Is this the ending? No, not even close. Sorry about your illness. But that is not... Oh my god. I'm very angry about the situation, but let me look at you more closely. You're still as beautiful as ever. I'm not the young woman you once knew, Will. I'm old. Nor am I that handsome gentleman. Gray hair looks good on you. My eyes find you even more attractive than back then. Ahem. Gentlemen, miss. Let's thank you for this unexpected gathering. It has made me feel 30 years younger. As long as I get to spend more time with Miss Cook, I will do as she asks. Well, we're about to kill her. Come with me, William. I'll explain everything to you. This is frustrating. I thought Mr. Crooks would talk some sense into her. Oh, my aunt doesn't have any problem. If anything happens to her, I will hold you responsible. Mint, that's called blinking. They're banging. And then she's gonna get possessed by the ghost. And that's how we're gonna get the ectoplasm. Wait a minute, that's not ectoplasm. Mr. Crooks. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Sergeant Hughes used to possess me when the ectoplasm had just formed. Try to contain the emanation and prevent it from taking its final form long enough for you to take a sample. You have a container on you, Mr. Moore. I've got one right here. Full of pickles. I mean, full of eggs. As soon as you've taken the sample, I'll cut the connection. Are you all clear, Mr. Moore? Yes. Be quick. I don't want to give that bastard a chance to fulfill his threat. There's a lot of light in here. You need us to turn off the lights and close the curtains? Darkness candles and all that paraphernalia are just for ambience and to influence the gullible. I could summon that bastard in the middle of Trafalgar Square. Trafalgar Square. Aunt Florence, you still have time. Please, this has gone too far. I'm aware of the danger, and the decision is made. Whatever happens, I want you to know that I love you. As for you, William, I regret all the harm I caused you. Never mattered to me, Florence. Managed to restore my reputation through my scientific discoveries. Not talking about that. I pushed you away when we could have had a nice life together. We still have time. Everything will be fine. I will focus. I'll let you know when I am ready. Take your time. I want to disturb her. She is focused. I got my jar, though. He's focusing. Raven? Well, it's always been accompanied by one. It's sad that ravens anticipate the strange. When I investigated Florence, I asked her about it. Told me the Raven was her particular alarm. Now I understand. She was always on alert in case Sergeant Hughes reappeared. So if we hear the Raven call, means the entity is about to manifest. There's no one hiding behind the screen, if that's what you suspect, Mr. Moore. Sorry, professional habit. Be quick about taking the sample, will ya? I'll do that. Mr. Crooks? Yes? Do you think this will work? Do you have doubts? There's a medium with a bad reputation. It is Florence Cook. But she seems very convinced of it. Florence never told me about Sergeant Hughes, but she was afraid when I asked about her first mediumistic experiences. We'll find out in a moment. Mr. Moore, I am ready. Remember, as soon as the ectoplasm materializes, I take a sample and you cut the connection. Exactly. Ectoplasm is just a reflection of the entity, a business card. Not the entity itself. It is only an announcement that his soul is about to enter our reality. If you're quick enough in taking the sample, I will have enough time to close all the doors to Sergeant Hughes. What? Shall we begin? At your convenience. The ghost is about to appear. Get in, Hughes. Can you hear my voice? We're gonna stop it before the ghost shows up. Gideon Hughes, I'm talking to you. What's the matter, Gideon? Have you become shy over the years? You disappoint me, Gideon. You used to manifest yourself without being asked. Howdy. What is the problem now? I intimidate you, don't I? I know what's happening here. You had no problem scaring a poor girl. Now that I'm an adult, you're not so brave, are you? He's provoking him to manifest. You wanted to kill me, remember? It was the last thing you said to a scared little girl. Go on, you coward. Keep your promise. Or are you a liar after all? You used to call yourself Sergeant Hughes. I don't think you were even an officer. You're probably just an ordinary private. Ooh. Whoa. The Raven has... I can't believe what I'm seeing. Now I get the ectoplasm. Good lord. Florence was always right. Stop being amazed. We need to act now. I gotta update my ghost counter. Put this in a jar. I've got it. Now on Florence. Got the connection. All over now. Right? Miss Cook? I am no longer Miss Cook. On Florence? Are you well on Florence? Uh-oh. The Raven is getting agitated. I got a bad feeling. Florence? On Florence? Hello, Florence. Oh no. Miss me? I always keep my promises. Whoa! No! Good lord. I think she's dead. She is perfectly fine. No. Oh my god, no. Are you happy now, Mr. Moore? I'm sorry, Shut up. Listen to me, please. No. You're the one who has to listen to me. Because ever since you walked into this damn house, you have not listened to me. I beg you to give up on your endeavor. And look what you've done. You've got your damn sample. So get out of this house before I do something crazy. Should not have ended like this. But your aunt. I said leave. Yeah, the niece or whatever on Florence. Yeah, the niece was like, I want to spend those last few months with her and watch her die a horrible death. Slowly. I mean, that's how she wanted to go out. But the niece didn't agree with it. She was hoping that Florence seeing the dude would give her the will to live for the last few months. But whatever. Let's see if the guy's back yet. Oh, no, yes. Oscar? There's no one inside. What I need? Plate? Ecto Cooler. I have Eugene Wood's photographic plate. Wonderful. Why was it so special to Nelson? It's it photographs ghosts. That's simple. Have you been able to prove it? Yes, we have an album with photographs by Eugene Wood taken with several plates from the same series. One I got was the last one. We discard the frauds and take the ghost photographs as authentic. They all have something in common. They're Products of chance. Indeed. Spectre's voice been captured to the photograph's surprise. Half hour. A family with a floating face, for example. I hope you compiled your shaders in the half hour. Figure of a lady in a window when photographing a building. Slender Man in the background of every photo ever made. Do you remember Campbell's photograph? Yes, the figure seated beside his wife in one of the empty seats on a train heading to Edinburgh. Exactly. And whenever there's been an intentional effort to photograph a ghost, and a failure. What peculiarities might this plate have? Perhaps a chemical process that enhances the recording of the beyond? Before assembling the piece, I'd like to subject it to several tests. Good idea. If we can figure out the unique qualities of the plate, we can enhance its effects in the Box of Revelations. You've read my mind, Patrick. Here you go. You've yet to find Flores Cook's ectoplasm sample, lies, and whatever Professor Benton has in his possession. We the bad. Well, there's no good or bad guys in this game. We're just trying to prove that ghosts are real. I managed to speak with Florence Cook. Yes, and I've obtained this. By all the branches of modern science. Is that what I think it is? A sample of ectoplasm indeed. I can't believe it. Florence Cook was not a fraud. Oh, Patrick, do you realize what this means? We could offer the world solid proof that the beyond exists. I think you're being overly optimistic, Beatrice. Look at the sample. It's nothing but a luminous amorphous gas. Skeptics will settle for any simple explanation. You're right. They need to see a ghost with their own eyes. And that's what we'll give them. But for now, I'm bursting with happiness. Give it to me. I'll start assembling the sample in the Box of Revelations. Well, we have the photographic plate and the ectoplasm sample. What about Professor Bennett's piece? Vince, I got a question for you. I have been to the London Archaeological Society, but Professor Benton is not there. Professor Bennett. His assistant could provide the key to the matter, but he is absent. Well, we should... Who is that knocking at the door? Who knows we are here? No one. You may come in, it is open. I'm about to get shot. Good afternoon. My name is Arthur Conan Doyle. Wait, I know that name. You must be Professor Moore. Conan Doyle, the writer? I'm afraid so. I'm a great admirer of yours. An admirer of me or of Sherlock Holmes? Should we suspend the search? I found the Utah episode more interesting than the detective investigation. I fear macabre tales like The Parasite or lot number 249. Should foster that genre more. That was my wish, but that demand detective, a violin-playing drug addict, held me hostage for many years. I've had such an overdose of Sherlock Holmes that I feel the same way about him as I do about the foie gras pâté I overate some time ago. Just hearing his name is enough to make me feel queasy. Yeah, I think he was mentioned at the university at the beginning as well. Hate to interrupt this book club, gentlemen. What the hell are you doing here, Mr. Doyle? The reason for my visit is that I saw a light from the street, and had hoped to find Professor Nelson Ward here. Do you know him? Hold on, I'm reading, Matt. I've always followed his investigations with interest, Professor Moore. We had a meeting with your colleague. No, it's about Ecto Cooler. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn and I ended up funding the Box of Revelations. In fact, yesterday we donated a large amount specifically to Professor Bennett's excavation in Peru. Our friend Nelson Ward insisted this time it should be deposited in the university's name. Whoa, wait a minute. I don't know why. Wait a moment. Do you mean that money belongs to the professor and not the university? Whoa. Exactly. The professor hasn't stolen anything, Beatrice. So it seems. This whole affair smelled fishy to me before. It smells even worse now. I see that you're aware of the unfortunate incident with the professor, and that you're unaware of his whereabouts. We know nothing. We came here in search of a clue that might shed light on where we could find him. We've had no luck. I believe you. See that despite the professor's absence, the manufacturing of the Box of Revelation continues. Are you working on it? Yes, we managed to obtain the ectoplasm sample and Eugene Wood's photographic plate. That's fantastic news. I suggest you lower your expectations, Mr. Doyle. I can assemble all the pieces and even modify part of the machine. But I fear it cannot be completed without Nelson's help. There are certain connections not stipulated in the blueprints, and frankly, I'm out of ideas. In fact, we have yet to find Professor Bennett and have him enlighten us on the missing piece. Whoa, I didn't kill anyone. That was a ghost. So 2 obstacles stand in the way of showing the public of the existence of the beyond. I believe you can resolve the issue with Professor Bennett. In fact, you've managed to obtain the remaining pieces, which was Professor Ward's main concern. So I trust in your abilities. As for finding Professor Ward, what about you? Don't you solve mysteries in your novels? Seems you're good at it. My dear, I begin writing my Sherlock Holmes stories knowing at all times what has happened. writer, not a detective. But if I'm honest, I believe it's time to put my deductive skills into practice and compete with my most successful creation in intelligence. I have contracts all over the city and some suspicion of what might have happened to our friend. They're just conjectures, but if I take the right approach... Yes, that's what I'll do. You, Professor Moore, try to locate Professor Bennett. Great Dame of Phantasmagoria, whom I deeply admire, and seems to have revealed herself as a great scientist, will continue working on the machine. As for me, I will scour London and search the missing professor. That all right with you? Thank you for your help, Mr. Doyle. You can call me Arthur. We're a team now. We're not quite there yet. She's like, whoa, whoa, I didn't agree to this. Let's settle for something in between. How about Sir Arthur? Well, if you wish. I'll get going. I hope to bring good news. Tell me something, Sir Arthur. What interest does the Golden Dawn have in a box of revelations? You're very curious about the beyond. Perhaps more than the average person. Not me. Although our desire was not to share that information if the machine bore fruit. Knowledge is power, isn't it? You are correct, Miss Shaw. If Professor Ward insists on it, he wants to share the results with the world. There's a dispute about this in the Order. As far as I'm concerned, I'm with Professor Ward. You choose well. I returned to the London Archaeological Society to see if Oscar has returned. Good luck to both of you. See you shortly. Pulls a gun. What are you standing there for? Go look for Nelson. You're quite a character. I like it. Alright, I was gonna ask Mint a question in relationship to something they said. Mint said, I wouldn't believe it was ghosts if you gave me colorful gas. To which I was gonna say, Mint, are you telling me that you don't believe that Ecto Cooler was made from ghosts? Because it's a colorful gas in liquid form. I'm pretty sure Ecto Cooler is from ghosts. Even got a picture of Ghost on it. 2000% B12. They couldn't sell it if it wasn't true. Oh, very true. Companies would never lie to me in their advertisements. How much B12 is an Ecto Cooler? I have some news for you, B. It's got 0% B12. Ecto Cooler has exactly none B12. There's no B12 in it at all. It's filled with vitamin C, though. And ghosts. Ecto Cooler's still around. I mean, you can go to the store and buy some right now. Store dash you some Ecto Cooler. Let us know how it goes. Never seen it. Can I DoorDash some Ecto Cooler? Be delivered to your door in as fast as an hour. Ooh, you can also get some Ecto Freeze. What do you mean it has 0 results? I'm looking at some right now. Alright, anyways, going back to this. We're on question 100, and this is actually going to take us to, like, a new area. So we're gonna stop here for today. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Claude just got 100 points in trivia. 100 points. Perfect score. First time ever. Here in the middle of an English haunting. Nobody interrupted his perfect... Yeah, nobody interrupted his perfect streak. That means I have to make it 101 questions from now on. Claude doesn't believe it was legit. I believe it was. Also believe I need to... Let me write this down. I'm gonna actually make a real effort to update trivia with some the longest journey questions. But congratulations, Claude, on this fine achievement. Whatever today is, the 25th or something, 4th, 5th? Go ahead and close that out. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and English Haunting. We still have much more to go. We will definitely finish next week, though. I feel like we actually could finish this week, but I'm worried because this game is very dialogue heavy. Like, there's not a lot left to do, but I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of dialogue. So, we'll just finish this up next week. And, stop here. So,